Why the long face? Because we're gonna add custom horse armor to Minecraft. If you want to go deeper, the 26.x modding courses are linked down below. 30 plus hours covering complex block entities with fluid and energy handling, custom mobs, custom networking, and even custom biomes and dimensions. Everything you need for 26.x, all in one place, linked down below in the description. Alright, we find ourselves back in Shelly once more, and in this tutorial we're going to be adding custom horse armor over here. Indeed, listen, okay, we're going to start ratcheting up the unhingedness of the intros once again, okay? Regardless though, custom horse armor also changed quite a bit compared to previous versions again, as this now uses the same sort of property that we've seen in the normal armor, and it even uses the custom armor material that we've made, and it uses for it the body defense value over here. That's why we had to define a body defense value. If that was a thing that was a little bit weird, because there's a chest one and a body one, the body is for non-humanoid armor. Now, how is this going to work? We're just going to, first of all, add a new custom item over here. This is going to be the Azurite horse armor. And this is, of course, going to be the Azurite horse armor. And this is going to be of properties horse armor. We can actually write armor, and you can see there's also wolf armor and nautilus armor. In theory, both of those should work the exact same way that the horse armor works. There's just one change that you'll see in a second. And that's going to be fine over here, bada bing, bada boom. Now, I do need to double check. Does horse armor stack or does it not stack? I always forget about this. It stacks. Okay, well, fair enough.
Nope.
So then we have the horse armor registered. Very straightforward. And what we're going to do is we're going to first do the assets, I think, and then go through the rest of the stuff. Yeah. Azurite horse armor, of course, nothing too crazy for this. Then there is one item texture, which is going to be, of course, just the texture displayed inside of the inventory. The Azurite horse armor PNG right here, of course, also available to you down below for download. And the other texture goes under entity equipment. And then down here, we have to create a new, in the equipment folder, a new directory called horse_body. And that is once again going to have the azurite.png over here, but this time it's going to look kind of like this right here, bada bing, bada boom. And that is the horse armor. And then we can proceed to, first of all, add it to the creative mode tab. That is a thing that could sometimes be an issue. And then here comes the sort of kicker, or the things that are important, and that would be under the equipment asset provider right here. Because we have added previously to our Azurite key only the humanoid layer. However, we can indeed add multiple layers. So you can see that we can add different layers with a different layer type. So we can actually double check over here. What are the layer types? Well, as you can see, there's actually quite a few of them. And I mean, I feel like at this point, right, when we're looking at, so for example, the horse right here, right? So there's horse body. This would be for the horse body, right? Which is the horse body, crazy enough. That's the exact same name as the equipment folder, almost as if those two are related. And of course they are. And that should basically also give you the very easy way to understand, oh, this is probably how I would then add a nautilus body armor, a new one, and as well as a wolf one. So those should be more or less, I mean, I don't want to say self-explanatory, but you should be able to add those fairly straightforwardly. In this case, we're going to do a horse body right here. And that's actually all we need in this case, because it's going to use the Azurite key for the name. No, you need the layer as well. What would it do if you just did this? That's strange. So you can literally just not add a layer. Well, that's kind of interesting. Well, here we want to make a new equipment client info.layer, passing in identifier from namespace and path with, of course, once again, Azurite as the name here. This Azurite name right here, of course, refers to the Azurite PNG in the horse body folder. And that is going to be basically the most important point. Then we go to the item one. Now, I'm not 100% sure. Is there horse armor? There isn't, right? Yeah, exactly. There is no horse armor. Is there like maybe animal armor? There is not. No. So no item tag for the armor. We can also double check over here if we were to just take a look at, let's say, for example, the golden horse armor. Is that added anywhere? It is added in the, well, Piglet Love, because it's a gold armor set. Yeah, so there's no item tag to be added over here. That's pretty okay. We can just get rid of that. That's fine. And then the model Luckily, once again, super straightforward. And with super straightforward, I mean literally just a flat item. That's just going to be the horse armor with a flat item. And then recipe. Obviously, you could add a recipe, but in this case, we don't. Usually, horse armor doesn't have a recipe. I'm pretty sure, at least. So we're not going to add a recipe here in this case. So right now, we are not actually able to get this anywhere, but that's okay. We can double check that again in the future when we talk about, so for example, modifying vanilla loot tables. Then we could, for example, add our horse armor to one of many sort of locations in treasure chests around the world, for example. With that being said, though, that is actually everything that we need. We've done the heavy lifting with the armor materials when we added the armor itself, and that is then just used as well. So now let's jump, first of all, before we jump into the game, let's first of all run the data gen to generate all of the JSON files, which is going to include as well the equipment JSON file over here, this one right here, which is going to change slightly. And let's actually take a look at that once that is gone through. And here you can see it adds the horse_body with the Azurite texture that it points to, exactly like we've defined in our mod equipment assets provider over here. Bada bing, bada boom. And just like that, we're going to jump into the game and see if it works. All right, fans, we're back in Minecraft. And as you can see, of course, the horse armor has been successfully added. And if I were to give it to our horse, look at that. Isn't that just freaking fantastic? I think it looks really freaking cool. And yeah, that is custom horse armor over here added to Minecraft. Pretty freaking cool. All right, that's going to be it for this tutorial right here. Don't forget that you can get up to 2 weeks of early access when you join as a Stonebricks member on YouTube over here. And that's going to unlock this video where we'll talk about block states. Hope to see you there. So, yeah.